Hey everybody, welcome back to i2i Live, where we talk about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Welcome back. If this is your returning time, or if this is your first time, we do this every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m.
Ish.
7:30 p.m.
Ish.
Eastern Time to get on here and catch up with some of our good friends who are frequenters here, but also maybe to grow our Disney family a little bit. Star Wars family, Marvel family.
Speaking of Star Wars, like my shirt looks really weird on camera, so this is a Star Wars shirt.
It's a trap. She's a trap.
But
I
look
promise
on the camera, it looks like I have this weird like design on my shirt. It's
Well, I mean, but it's
really
still
Admiral Akbar.
that Disney pin guy. You are here first. What is going on with this? Like, this is gonna be a weird night. I can already tell.
Oh, let me get my paper. Let me go ahead.
What do you? Yeah,
Hashtag paper.
See, I'm actually prepared
No,
tonight.
you weren't.
Be careful if you bump that thing. The thing's gonna go whoop out of the frame.
I got this. I got this.
Anyway, as you can tell, normally it's Kyle who's not prepared for his shows. I told you she was gonna bump the camera. There's like earthquakes going on for everybody right here. Normally, I'm not prepared.
No, that's special effects.
The special effects, I don't know if that's special effects people want. But anyway, Royal Official, I don't think we have met you before, but welcome. Seems like Disney Pin Guy knows who you are. As you guys get in here, make sure that you are smashing that like button down below so we can encourage as many people to come in and be as part of the show as well. And share the link out too if you can as well. Daniel, good to see you as well. So yeah, do all that stuff before. We've got a lot of Disney stuff that we want to talk about tonight, Marvel and Star Wars stuff we want to talk about, and we'll go through a list of some of that in a little bit. But first of all, like we always like to do, what's going on with everybody out there in your world? I mean, only thing going on here is that nasty stuff out there.
Pouring down rain, and we have my mom's dogs with us for the next 2.5 weeks.
So if you hear something in the background,
sorry, that's them. My mom's off cruising the world on a Baltic cruise while we're stuck here going to work.
But we're here chatting with our friends.
Which is wonderful.
It is. So you might
but I'd
hear...
still rather be on a Baltic cruise. Not gonna lie.
I mean, Baltic cruises are nice, but I'd rather go to Disney World. I mean, that's not a surprise though, is it?
What if it was a Baltic cruise with Mickey Mouse?
You might be able to convince me to do that. Because I just spill drink everywhere. I told you.
Alright, so do we talk about the hashtags?
We did not talk about the hashtags yet. You are competing for hashtag of the show as we do every single Thursday night. So make sure you get those funny ones in, quippy ones in.
Sarcastic, my
profound.
favorite.
I would love a profound
what
hashtag.
What would you consider a profound hashtag?
You know, like do or do not. I mean, but don't copy Yoda. Don't copy somebody. But
I
you
don't
know,
know
just
that's actually profound, or is it?
Do or do not. There is no try. You know.
I know the quote. I'm just saying, is it really profound?
It is profound because it's saying, you know, people always want to say, well, I'll try, but then all of a sudden they're like, not trying here as I try to do this.
Speaking of trying, right, like what are you trying
I
to
don't
do?
know what I'm doing. I'm just here. Hashtag war, is that what that says? Hashtag war. That one made me think. I had to sit there and think about that one for a second. Well played, that Disney Pin guy.
All right, well, we better get started on our topics. We don't have much time tonight.
Okay, so here, let me go over to our topics here. This is what we have for you guys tonight that we want to try to hit. Obviously, Christopher Robin, Rock and Roller Coaster's anniversary, Castaway Keys anniversary, Episode 9 for Star Wars has begun filming, ABC anniversary, Alice in Wonderland anniversary, Infinity War sequel has been moved up apparently, and then of course the thing we've been talking about every single night it feels like, the Fox-Disney merger, another step, but a good step in the right direction for that as well. So those are the main things we want to hit tonight, but if you guys have something that you would rather us talk about or something that's more prominent on your mind, of my memory and desires and hopes and dreams are like washed away with all the rain that we've been having down here.
So, topic number 1.
I'm depressed. Okay, go ahead.
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin, we talk about that first.
Okay, do it.
I'm ready to see it.
Okay, so Christopher Robin's coming out.
What do you think? Do you think it's going to be a good one?
I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be like heart-wrenching and sappy and stuff.
And that's not what you want it to be?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I like it funny and...
So you want a dark, gritty Winnie the Pooh story?
No! I said funny! Nothing about dark! Where did you get that? I said funny.
I'm just saying, because, you know, that's like the polar opposite of what a Winnie the Pooh movie
I just think it's going to be really sappy and, like, hit you in the feels, and that's not what I'm in the mood for. But that's just my personal problem.
But see, we've had all these like action flicks all summer. You know, we've got Solo, we've got Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp. We haven't had just a slow-paced, feel-good.
We have.
The Incredibles 2.
Okay. Remember Coco?
That was last year, though. I love Coco. She is like some type of weird person who doesn't appreciate Coco for what it is.
Because I don't have feelings.
No, they all get drained out of you in the ER, I bet.
No, feelings are like treasures. They're best kept buried.
Hashtag best kept buried. There you go. I just gave somebody one. Yeah, we are excited, John, for the new Disney movie, Christopher Robin. I mean, Jessica seems to be a little less excited about it.
I think it'll be good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just think it's going to be really sappy.
Royal official says, I think Chris Robin will be great because he's all grown up. Instead of him helping Pooh, Pooh and the rest will help him overcome his stress. And I think it's a classic story. I think it's easy for us all to get overwhelmed with our work schedules. This one over here. You just already said that, like, you lost all your feelings and you lose them in the ER, so.
You said that, not me.
You need a visit from Winnie the Pooh and friends. That's what you need.
Okay, well.
Alex is excited for it.
I reckon we'll see it this weekend, so.
But we haven't decided when we're going to go see it, though, did we?
Well, kind of when Movie Pass allows us to.
Yeah, so we have Movie Pass if you guys have not used that. It's okay. Jessica loves it. I'm like.
I love it.
I haven't, like, taken full advantage of it yet, so, I mean, I guess you have to go, like, see a movie twice a month.
If you see a matinee. If you see one nighttime movie, it pays for it.
But no, now they've got the little thing where you have to pay extra. You know.
No, not every time, Kyle.
Okay. Well, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't. So move on.
Hashtag do that poo do you do. What? Hashtag do that poo do you do. That's an interesting one. That one.
I don't understand that one. Is that like a Winnie the Pooh joke?
I guess. Do that poo do you do. I feel like I'm saying something bad when I say it. I don't know. It's interesting, that Disney pin guy.
Do you remember when you said if you ignore the dogs, they'll stop barking?
Y'all can't hear them, right? Y'all can't hear the dogs barking in the background. We can hear them, but, you know, it's not that bad, is it? I can tell you're bothered by it.
Yeah, because I think if we just put them right here on the couch, they'll stop barking.
They're fine.
It's a reference to an old song.
Reference to an old song? I don't remember that old song. It's probably, I mean, I'm old, but, you know, it's probably beyond my time. Maybe Christopher Robin is having an existential crisis. Kind of want to see. You're not an old guy, that Disney pin guy. I mean, I'm old. Jessica will tell you that firsthand. You're not old.
You're not old. You're just always be older than me.
So let's speculate. What do you think the story's going to be about?
I think it's going to be about, like, exactly what they said.
But, like, what's
old man Christopher Robin is...
He's not
Hang
old.
on! Let me talk! You asked me a question. You don't even let me finish it. I think he is going to have some big work stressor. Maybe he lost his job or something. And that's why he's sitting on that bench and he's like, oh, bother.
I think that's somebody else's line
and
there.
Then, I know, but just, you know what I'm saying.
But who do you think? Okay, how about...
And then, like, walks up Winnie the Pooh and then he's like, am I hallucinating? Like, what's going on?
But there has to be an antagonist in the movie or something that's
his boss.
But see, I don't think it's going to be his boss, you know. I think...
Okay, maybe his wife.
I think it's... No. Haley Atwell better not be the antagonist.
No.
No. I love Haley Atwell. She's a great actress.
Okay.
She's best as Peggy Carter in Marvel stuff. But anyway.
Well, then we're just going to go with his boss.
Christopher Robin gets sucked into adulting, caught up with professional life, loses track of what's really important, which is his family. Which family? His real family or
his human
or his
family?
Pooh family? I think maybe both.
Our family's Pooh, so.
Wow. So who do you think is going to be your favorite character from Christopher Robin?
Well, I would think Tigger, but if he's going to be that old and can't bounce around, I'm not going to like him.
But no, he bounces around in the trailer. We've seen the trailers,
okay.
You know.
Well, then Tigger. He's always been my favorite. Or is Piglet in there? Or Kanga.
See, okay, well here, first of all...
She's sassy.
I don't remember her being sassy. My favorite character was always Eeyore. Thanks for noticing. So I think he's going to be my... Oh, that's Pooh. You're mixing it. You're giving Pooh's line. Get it right, Jess. She's giving everybody Pooh's line.
Would say.
No, he just said, thanks for noticing. That's what his
Why
line
do you
is.
like him? You're such a happy person in real life.
Because he's so, like, dry humor. That's why.
That's not humor. That's just...
If you watch the trailer, he's going to be the funny one in this.
Did you ever think about, like, the psychological issues that these things have?
Yeah.
I mean, think. Obviously, Eeyore is depressed. Tigger is on some kind
drugs.
of right.
Piglet's always he's anxious, and then Pooh is just like, for lack of a better word, dumb. I mean, but
I think Pooh's almost like he's got like anxiety disorder that he has to be around people all the time.
yeah, that's probably what.
And the owl's pretty narcissistic.
And then what's Rabbit's? Because pretentious. Rabbit's pretentious.
Yeah.
Man,
Not that these are psychological disorders, but
we
these are...
have pegged every character's issue in this movie already.
The other thing, Nothing But Disney said heffalumps are number one. So the other thing about those, I'm wondering what Pooh was eating before dinner that made him have these dreams about heffalumps and what is it, woozles?
Honey.
Right.
So what do you think?
Is honey like those brownies?
I guess, I don't know. The special brownies.
Yeah, that you buy at music festivals.
Oh, anyway.
I've never been to
do you think we're going to see the heffalumps?
Probably not.
And woozles?
No.
Whichever you chooses. I can't remember the rest of the line, but I would do it. Scripps is here. Good to see you. He says it's shrooms. It probably was. Hashtag get it right. That's a good one. I like that one.
Hashtag Jess knows.
Jess does not know. Here's the thing, though. I don't think you're going to see a lot of rabbiting Tenga and Roo.
No, I don't either.
Because they're not showing the trailer at all. It's focusing on the core 3 or 4. Eeyore, Piglet, Pooh, and Tigger.
So is it the same voice actors for this movie as it was for
We talked about this on a other live episode. Pooh and Jim Cummings. That's the voice actor.
Thank you. That's exactly my thought.
Pooh looks a little scary.
Like he's strung out on crack.
His design.
I literally said that exact same thing.
His design, because it's supposed to look like he's actually a toy that's come to life. I love the concept.
It looks like he's been in an attic for 35 years, seriously getting high with his friends.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I tried to have
people.
my like childlike demeanor and happiness, but she just like brings it down, man. Like you're too real for us. That's all. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I wish you were more excited.
No, I'm excited. Okay. Out of like 10 being the most excited, like Mamma Mia, I'd say 7.
Did you just compare Mamma Mia to Christopher Robin?
Because Mamma Mia, I know it's happy, and I know I'm going to leave happy, and there's songs.
How many times do you think we're going to hear Silly Old Bear?
At least 5.
I think only twice. I think I think there's a flashback because they've seen it in the trailer with him and young Christopher Robin. He's going to say it then, and then I think you're going to hear him say it like you've seen in the trailer as an older Christopher Robin. So I think it's just like book ending the movie. That's probably what it is. That's what I think.
Okay.
Alex says, I heard Jim Cummings is also voicing Tigger because the person who voiced Tigger for the movie sounded bad. I didn't hear that. Last we heard, Jim Cummings Forever wasn't going to do Tigger, but then maybe that changed. I know somebody else was talking about they wish the original voice actor for Rabbit was going to do it, but now apparently somebody else. I think there's been a couple of swaps around.
So what happened? Like, it just sounded poor?
I don't know. I mean, this is the first Alex is giving me, like, inside information.
Weird.
Royal asked Ted versus Pooh. I haven't seen Ted yet.
I saw part of it. It was not kid-friendly.
Well, so I think if you wanted to say that, inappropriate versus appropriate, but, I mean, it's probably funny. I just haven't seen it yet. Script says the toy designs come from the original book, E.H. Shepard's artwork.
I just read my new favorite hashtag. I'm going to wait till you read it out loud.
Oh, what?
Read it.
Hashtag
No, just read the whole thing.
Now that Fox deal is going down, we can talk about Bug Brother. I guess that means Big Brother. The studio that produces Big Brother is partially owned by Fox, and Disney will now own it. Does that make you happy?
Big Brother is part of Disney.
So the theme for next year of Big Brother is going to be Disney themed, of course.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's what they're probably going to do, let's be honest here. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I guess he meant Kenobi, got hitched to Peggy. MCU, it's all mind blown. Okay, so Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars.
I know who that is. I don't know who Peggy is.
Haley Atwell is Peggy Carter from remember Captain America's girlfriend from the original when he was old, like back in the day. Remember the original? Captain America is from like the 1930s during World War II.
Okay.
There was the lady who he was helping that he fell in love with. Her name was Peggy.
Okay.
Do you remember her? That's Haley Atwell's character, Peggy Carter. So they're saying.
What does that have to do with Obi-Wan Kenobi?
It's just saying that like it's all connected now. We always talk about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. So now there's a connection between like a legit one in this one movie alone. An actor who played a Star Wars character, an actor who played a Marvel character, and they're both playing in a Disney character movie together. It's like
What Disney character movie are they in together?
Christopher Robin.
Well, y'all need to explain that better.
Yes,
But
Alex.
I'm not understanding.
Mind blown.
Who is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and how is he getting married to Peggy?
Okay, let me slow this down here. Christopher Robin and his wife are played by Ewan McGregor,
Who's Obi-Wan Kenobi?
who's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Haley Atwell, who's Peggy Carter from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Thank you.
So there's a Marvel and a Star Wars connection in one Disney movie. So now it's all connected.
And now the show's over because I just wasted 20 minutes of our time.
Yes, my mind is blown. You need to write MCU connection. That might get
That
him
is
to
a
win.
good
That's a really good one tonight. According to IMDb, Jim Cummings is also doing Tigger. And I don't know how. I guess IMDb is pretty reliable with that kind of stuff. So maybe it's true. I mean, I'll be happy for it because we grew up listening to him voice Tigger, so it'll be just familiar. Disney is so creative. They're currently working on a Jungle Cruise starring Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson. So,
Wait, like the Dwayne Johnson?
yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, wait, we did see that. We saw that preview.
We have not seen that preview. You're thinking of they did the Jumanji trailer. That's what you're thinking of.
You're right.
But here's the interesting story. Where I work, we see a lot of movie stars being here in Atlanta, being like the East Hollywood. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt came to where I work, and
he didn't get their autographs.
Well, at work, I can't really do that. But
You should
obviously,
still be like, my wife is obsessed.
I found out later Emily Blunt is here in town filming Jungle Cruise with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So, it's kind of a cool connection.
What's that movie that The Rock was in recently? Was it Rampage?
Rampage was filmed there.
Okay,
well,
so like, does he film all of his movies in Atlanta?
Well, the Atlanta is the new Hollywood. Like,
I
that's
know,
where,
but I just feel like we've heard about The Rock being here seriously for the last year.
Yes, there are a lot of movie stars here. I've rubbed shoulders with Robert Downey Jr. and not known about it. I was very upset about that when
I told you.
I literally bumped into him like this and said, "Excuse me, sir," and kept walking, and it was Robert Downey Jr.
That's how oblivious Kyle is in his regular life.
Because it was
how
at
pathetic
work.
is that?
I was at work, man.
More of a reason to pay attention. You could kill people, animals, things.
You should react to the Jungle Cruise announcement video. See, that people were saying it was a teaser trailer, but I understand it's just an announcement. We're not. I don't know if we'll do that one because it's already about 2 days past. It's got to be like a teaser, like a trailer for us to do it. I mean, you can convince this one over here if she wants to do it. It's a hard
I
enough.
don't care.
We'll go look at it and see if maybe it warrants a reaction to it.
I show up to everything you tell me to. Do I not?
Can I plead the fifth on that one?
I show up. Do I have a good attitude? Maybe not.
Spit take here tonight. All right, let's talk about some of these other things. We just did a video this week. It was our Monday video. Do you know Disney segment? It's one of our favorite things to do where I get to quiz Jessica on whether she knows Disney stuff or not, which is...
It's my favorite thing to realize how much of an idiot I am.
But you do enjoy it, though.
I love it.
But,
because sometimes I think that we're going to get things, like I'm going to get some of the questions, or I think you're going to ask easy questions that I know the answer to, and you never do.
I give you one easy one all the time.
What was the easy question this time?
In what land/area does the Rock and Roller Coaster reside?
So I didn't get that answer right, so obviously that's not an easy question.
Just because you don't get it right doesn't mean it's easy.
And, no, I still stand by my answer that there's no lands in Hollywood Studios. So you should have phrased the question on what street.
Do you see what Nothing But Disney just said?
Good. Next week.
We can do that. The problem is...
I'm not doing it on an anniversary. I'm just picking something that I like.
Here's what we're going to do.
Quiz you on the teacups.
Next week, you guys can pick right now what you want her to quiz me on. A quiz.
Teacups.
Yeah. I'm going to smoke you in teacups. Like...
Do you know how fast they go?
29 miles per hour? I don't know.
If they went 29 miles per hour,
pick something, you guys, and let Jessica know what you want her to quiz me on next week's live show, and we'll do it live here and see how well I do.
Well, I'm so tired. Why don't I
We've
just
got
do it
plenty
now?
of stuff tonight to talk about, but yes, let's do it another time because I agree that we should do. But
wait, while we're on the subject of quizzing, is Hollywood Studios? Do they have lands like?
They have land/areas, so they've got
so
Echo Lane.
Kyle said, "Wait." Kyle's question was, "In which land is Rock and Roller
No,
Coaster?"
I said land/area, so it wouldn't be confusing for you because I knew you would bring up the point about saying that it's not a land.
So either way, a street is not an area; it's a street.
There you go. You got two suggestions already. Script says Small World. Nothing but Disney says People Mover.
You would know too much about People
Yeah,
Mover.
you don't want to. I will know everything about People Mover.
Small World's a good possibility.
That's actually a really good one. Hashtag Musicland. See, he watched the movie because you called it hashtag Musicland. That's awesome. Put that on there. That makes me so happy. Nothing but Disney. Y'all are doing good tonight with your hashtags. Have you guys ever seen National Treasure? Yes, I actually love National Treasure.
I just started watching it the other night again.
This is the first time you've watched that thing?
Again. Did you hear the word again?
I just blanked out after you said the first part of it.
I've watched it a million times. Like, there weren't, when you're a teenager, like that young preteen, there weren't that many clean movies that you could watch. And that was
Well, here's what a lot of people don't like the National Treasure movies, but I love them.
There's multiple?
There's number 2, yeah.
That's right, there is
I think the sequel was
it was garbage.
I actually like the sequel.
Trash pandas.
Trash pandas. Trash treasures. Hashtag trash treasures.
The first one I did like though.
But I thought it would have been really good to work that into, American Adventure at Epcot or, Liberty Square at the Magic Kingdom. But, they didn't.
What nothing but Disney said.
I was laughing so hard when she said Musicland. I was too on the inside. I had to keep it together to keep the quiz going, but
I feel like that was a fair guess though.
Daniel says he likes the first one, the second one.
Guess we're moving on.
I just ignore you sometimes. Anyway, what were we talking about? Rock and Roller Coaster quiz. So here's the thing: is Rock and Roller Coaster? Do you think it's your favorite ride at Hollywood Studios?
Second favorite.
What's your Tower of Terror?
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. Like she doesn't even move her lips when she said Tower of Terror. But this was the.
Because I get so excited, I just have to spell Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror.
This was the 19th anniversary for Rock and Roller Coaster, and it was pretty funny to watch her get. I spent so much time trying to make these questions a little bit harder for her, but I was surprised. How many did you get? 4 out of 12?
I think that's right.
I'm surprised she got 3 extra. I really only expected her to get 1.
Oh, ye of little faith. I have ridden that ride with my family. So when my mom took us when I was 16, it was me, my brother, and my aunt, and my mom. The 4 of us went. We rode Rock and Roller Coaster 5 times in a row and never had to wait in line. Literally, we didn't even watch the movie. The park was so empty, and it was in June, which was really bizarre.
Was it late at night?
No. Have you met my family? They don't stay up late. No. I think it was maybe early in the morning or something, but 5 times not waiting in line at all. And we got to pick the car every time, and my family was like, not the first one.
So I'd like to know from everybody out there, what do you consider Rock and Roller Coaster in terms of your favorite rides at Hollywood Studios? You've got Tower of Terror to think about this. You've got Toy Story Mania. Not a lot of us have ridden Slinky Dog Dash yet.
Yeah.
But I think we all feel like we would enjoy it if you've seen videos of it. And then you got Star Tours, which are the rides there. So, you've got 5 main rides. What do you think that kind of falls in there? It's your second. I'd say it's probably no, I don't know.
I mean, to me, it's a solid number 2. I love the thrill rides.
I think it's still Toy Story Mania, and then it's...
But to me, that Toy Story Mania shouldn't even be in the same category, to me. My opinion is that Toy Story Mania and Star Tours would be in the same category, and your thrill rides, like Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, even Splash Mountain would be in that level.
But that's Magic Kingdom we're talking.
I know! I was just giving an example!
What I'm saying is, I know we can split it up into types of rides, but I'm just saying overall ride, what's your favorite one if you had to choose one
out of all the parks?
No, out of Hollywood Studios.
Oh, well, I mean.
Tower of Terror. For you.
Yeah.
Mine would be Toy Story Mania.
Okay, so you're saying that's
not
even a ride.
Alex says my top 2 is Star Tours. Oh, that's interesting. And Toy Story Mania. I love
not a thrill seeker.
I love Star Tours, but I just, it's not... It's going to be number 4 for me. Well, now that we'll have to see what happens with Slinky Dog Dash.
So wait, so you're number 1. What's your number 1?
And then they have the alien saucer swirl thing.
What's your number 1?
So right now, as things stand, even without riding Slinky Dog Dash, it's going to be Toy Story Mania. It's going to be Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog Dash, Star Tours, Alien Swirling Saucers.
Why would you put Slinky Dog Dash before Star Tours?
Just because...
You freaking make us ride Star Tours 900 times.
It's so good, but I think I like roller coasters a little bit more. And it's a roller coaster, so that's just my feelings on it. But anyway, you need to go check that video out and try to quiz. I'd love to hear how many people get certain things right or wrong in there, because I want to see if you were able to beat Jessica.
Our dogs are
They are losing
freaking
it right
out.
now. Here's something else. Episode 9, Star Wars, started filming this week. Get hyped, folks.
So, when does the next Star Wars movie come out?
It doesn't come out till next Christmas.
So, why did they do that?
They always film usually almost 2 years in advance. I mean, this is
No,
only a year.
I know. But so, why did we have a Star Wars come out last December and then one just come out in what, May? Why didn't they do December release dates on those?
That is part of my question. Now that we've seen how Solo at the box office tanked because of following, being smashed in the middle of Infinity War. Then they had, this is not Disney, but Deadpool was right there.
Yeah.
You had Incredibles 2.
Yep.
You had Ant-Man and the Wasp. Of course, with all the strife from Episode 8, it was going to suffer. I think, and I pose this question to everybody, and let's do it again here, to everybody on our social media platforms this week. What time of year would you prefer a Star Wars movie to come out? Christmas time or summertime?
Christmas.
To me, at this point in my life, I would rather it come out at Christmas time because my summer's already devoted to superheroes. Mm-hmm. Let's make the holidays Star Wars time.
It is a Christmas gift
because
to us
then
all.
you can wear your Star Wars Christmas shirt.
I know,
all the time.
it is so cute.
So what do you guys think? We want to hear from you. What do you think should be the select time for you to go see Star Wars movies? But yeah.
Nothing but Disney said, Kyle, you have to tell me what the deal is with the Beverly deal.
Oh, we'll do it. We just have to go to Disney first. We'll be there in October, so we'll definitely get it done. A non-Marvel movie time. That's true. Anytime there's not a Marvel movie, that's when you need to put a Star Wars movie. But another question I have too, and maybe I think I know your answer for this. Has Episode 8 soured your excitement about Episode 9? You liked Episode 8.
I loved Episode 8.
So her answer is no. For me, I understand why it soured some people's opinion of Episode 9.
I understand.
Because people didn't like it. There are things I didn't like about it.
Oh, me too. Like the fact that Carrie Fisher will still be in Episode 9, and I think that's in poor taste. But anyway.
But we don't know how they're going to see that through and see that off too. But I don't know. I prefer Christmas because it builds my anticipation for the end. That's a great point, Alex. I think if you start at the beginning of the year and you've got all these movies at the summer that kind of get you all hyped up for it, then you've got a nice layoff time to build towards something else. So I think you're absolutely correct. The reason Rogue One did so well is they waited a year to the next Christmas time after Episode 7. Same thing with 8. I think I would be very happy every single year at the holidays if we had a Star Wars movie. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll see.
Nothing but Disney says.
I have to agree. Lightsabers and Christmas lights go well together. That's pretty good. Or a non-Pixar movie time. So basically, there's no time for Star Wars anymore between Disney, Pixar, and Marvel anymore.
So nothing but Disney. I don't think you need to take a Beverly drink. I think you won fair and square. Even though you got 400 dropped to $3.99, that wasn't the rule. The rule was whoever got to 400 first, and you did.
So you did it. So I'm very happy for you. So
I'm very depressed for us.
You will take the Beverly challenge.
And
we'll do it.
Video it.
Dole Whip Dad, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Disney Live, yeah, we're doing. How is everyone doing tonight? We're doing well, except for the rain outside. That is terrible stuff.
I think it's a fair trade.
Agree with the Christmas Star Wars calendar, by the way. So he's going to take one as well? Is that what he's saying? I mean, you can do it if you want to, but,
You do a terrible job of reading.
I'm sorry, there's so many comments to, follow on all this.
Bless your heart.
I'm struggling here tonight. It's been a long week. All right, anything else? Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to hit tonight before we start wrapping up here. Any of those things that you want to talk about? Oh, I know how we should close it out because we've been talking about it all throughout this season. The Fox and Disney merger have finally been approved. It's gonna happen. The X-Men are coming. Fantastic Four is coming. Whoever else in the Marvel Universe I don't know about is coming.
Somebody's coming.
All we need now is Sony to just give it up and hand over the full rights to Spider-Man, and then I can't. I just can't. Can't even do it.
i2i NVD Beverly collab.
Yes, we can do a Beverly collab. That would be very funny. We can do reactions at the same time of us drinking it. But see, You're only doing one, so I think a challenge should be you
I
have
really
to
wish we could go outside, like take our cups outside and like take a sip and then spit it everywhere.
just do a spit take everywhere.
But just where there's no children, because that would be really rude.
It would be really rude. You see, he likes the idea, so he said
Okay.
we'll do it. All right, what are our hashtags tonight?
So our
we're working on?
hashtags are hashtag Jess Knows, hashtag MCU Connection, or hashtag Musicland.
All right, so those are your three tonight. We only got three. Jess Knows, MCU Connection, or Musicland. Those are the ones that you guys need to vote for right now in the comment section on Facebook and on YouTube. Jess Knows, MCU Connection, or Musicland. Hashtag don't resist the mouse. It's a little late for that. Hashtag NBD i2i collab. Y'all are just throwing in all these at the end here. Which one of these do you like?
I like Musicland.
I like MCU Connection. We're definitely not choosing Jess Knows. MCU Connection, we got one for that.
Well, that he voted for himself.
Well, so, but you know, we've had people.
That does not count.
It does count. You put that right there.
Nothing but Disney voted for themselves too.
So Musicland. So we're tied right now, 1-1. I need someone to help break this up. MCU Connection. That's 2. Come on. Let's do this. I think we can call it in 5. Oh, Jess knows. Musicland is tied. It's tied. Musicland is tied. All right, somebody.
Where's Love Family? They must have fallen off the planet again.
So I'm confused. What are we voting on? So Dole Whip Dad, we do this every show. People submit hashtags, and we try to pick a few by the end of the show, and then the winner, I'll tag them if they have a YouTube channel at the end, and then your hashtag that you won for the show will go in the title for this at the end of it. So we're not accepting new ones at this moment, but between those three, if you want to select one of those three, Jess Knows.
What?
Jess Knows, MCU Connection, and Musicland, we will choose one of those. So we still tied at 2?
Yeah.
Somebody break the thing, or I'm going to choose for us.
Musicland or MCU Connection. How do you get to choose?
We could do paper, rock, scissors.
Okay. All right,
Do
ready?
Wait a minute. So you're doing Musicland. Oh, wait. Love it?
Yes! Thank you!
Ah, Dole Whip Dad. Ah, hurts me.
What were you going to pick for your paper, rock, scissors?
Probably paper.
I was going to pick scissors, so I would won anyway.
Anyway, okay, so Musicland, the winner is nothing but Disney. You will be in there in the title. We'll tag your channel and all that good stuff like normal. So congratulations to you. This is fun. Appreciate you guys coming on here and spending about half an hour with us every single Thursday night. We'll be back again, same time, same place, next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. What else should they do?
If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can find us on Facebook and Twitter where Kyle does fun things that I'm not a part of.
You should be a part of it.
I'm a part of Facebook, but I don't do the tweets.
You should. You have a Twitter.
I don't know the password.
Then you could do lots of hashtags.
Nothing but Disney is promoting our video.
Yes, I agree. That Disney Pin guy, smash that like button if you haven't already. Share this video out with your friends and the channel in general. Until we assemble again. Until we assemble again. It's your cue.
But you say something else. That's not what you normally say.
Until we assemble again.
Real soon. May the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
That's not right.